Okay. Welcome. How are we doing, everyone? Can I get everyone to raise their hand? Say hello. Hi, Irene. How you going? Hey, Chris. How are we? Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Alicia. Oh, no. I'm saying that. Oh, my dyslexia is kicking in. Alcilius. Oh, no, I'm not even going to try. Now, we've dropped off on numbers today. We've only got about half of what we did. Thanks, Tiffany. I'm assuming that's a caravan park. Acacia? Acacia? I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. But it's good to see everyone. It's good to hear everyone. I've just got a few tech things I got to do. We have about 8 people today. We had about 25 yesterday, so I might give a couple of seconds to make sure that we're all good and everyone. But I think everyone now knows that we can do this. People can rewatch this. So I just want to just touch on making sure that you guys know we are going to be using the chat system, the raise your hand today. Tiffany, if you could just de-raise your hand for me, if that's okay. And we're going to use the Q&A. So make sure that you use the Q&As today to just ask any questions. This is a little bit harder today, this session. Use the chat to just put a comment to there or every now and then. I basically prioritize the questions and answers. The chat system, I just leave there running as it goes as we need. So that should be all good today for that one. We will be recording this, everything that goes. Who wasn't, raise your hand if you weren't here yesterday. Was there anyone that wasn't here yesterday at all? It's fine if you weren't. Okay, Michael. Hey, Michael, how you going? What I do recommend, yesterday we did, this is a 3-day series, so 3-part series, and basically we did a lot of planning yesterday, figuring out the type of videos that you need. Just realized that my camera is not angled. This is always why it's bad doing these videos by yourself. Okay, hopefully that should be a little bit better. I'm still here, don't worry. I just got to angle those cameras in those videos. That's a lot better. And now you can see my little TV. It's all right. I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it as there. So basically, yesterday, Michael, we talked about planning. We talked about structure. We've got a whole nother day today. So let me show you what we talked about and what we're going to talk about today. So yesterday, we talked about an introduction of video. We talked about social media and basically the 5 key questions, which is the who, why, what, how, and where. So that's all the structure of how to get the right video that you need, not the one that you want. But today we're going to talk about filming. So we're going to talk about how to film properly. This is all about improving your quality of your videos, guys. So today is about improving video quality. And it's very simple. We're going to first talk about accessories. Now, I'm just going to de-raise Michael's hand there. Michael, can you, oh no, I'm just going to lower your hand anyway. Can you guys raise your hands if you have accessories already for your smartphone? Does anyone have any microphones, tripods, lenses, or lights? Raise your hands if you do have any of those. Anne does. Amazing. And I'd love to know what you have, but it doesn't seem like anyone else has. This is kind of cool. So I do want to talk about this because Tap Edit Go first started as a smartphone video, just the tripod. Awesome. So Tap Edit Go first started about trying to sell accessories that we basically found and we trust. And we do that still for a living. We sell accessories everywhere. But what I'm going to do today, I'm not trying to upsell you. I hate public speakers that try to always upsell. What I'm basically going to be doing today is I'm just going to show you how accessories and how filming techniques improve the quality of your videos. So that's really what we're trying to do. We want your content to be good, high quality. Remember yesterday we were talking about going from professional videos up here, amateur smartphone videos, we're going to get you to the next tier. Videos don't look like they've been shot on a smartphone. And we're really going to do that by improving your quality. But the one thing I do want to say right here, do not let the quality be the excuse not to shoot a video, because I have so many people saying, oh, I didn't have microphones. Oh, I didn't have lights. Oh, I didn't have a tripod. And they make that the excuse to procrastinate and not make videos. So I've just got a few more people coming in right now, which is awesome. I've just got a few, hey, everybody that's coming in as we're going along. But I do have to kick this off because we've only got an hour and a half with you guys. And I do this session normally about 3 to 4 hours. So I've had to condense it a little bit. And if you guys do want to learn more, we do have an online course that you guys can jump and access as well. But again, as we were saying, we're going to talk about improving your quality, and we're going to first talk about accessories and how they do. Now, just raise your hand for me. Who here struggles to get good quality audio with their videos? So it makes it sound horrible and hollow when they ever do, and does. Awesome. Great. Because audio is actually one of the simplest things to learn. I'm going to show you how audio works today and how to make your audio sound amazing. And it's really, really, really simple. Basically, today we're going to talk about 4 areas of accessories, and then we're going to talk about some techniques to really improve how to capture content. And then tomorrow we're going to talk about how to put it all together. I'm actually going to give you a task tonight to actually go out and shoot a video. You can do it tonight or tomorrow morning, but basically I want you to be able to use these tools to shoot a video by yourself, and actually tomorrow have a video that you can walk away from. Cool. So the 4 areas that we are going to talk about today. Now, I'm going to run through 3 and only touch on the 4th one. Really, I'm not going to talk too much about the 1st and 2nd one as well. So stability and movement are really all about tripods. We're going to talk about style and look, a couple of lenses that I want to show you. Sound, which is all about microphone. And then we're going to talk about lighting. I'm just going to touch on those 3 areas on how to improve. Usually we show videos, but to shorten this, I'm going to actually just physically show these. So there's actually 2 tripods. Also, I do want to say we do sell these accessories. And if you want to look at more in the video that I was just talking about how to use tripods and stuff, that's on our website. I will just show you guys that in a sec anyway. So tripods, this is our first topic. There's actually 2 types of tripods for smartphone videos. And these are really just to improve the stability or movement of your quality of videos. That's all you need to have a look into. And there's a range out there. There's 2 actually I trust, and I'm going to show you them today. But there's 2 different types of movement when it comes to any video. It's called static or smooth or handheld. Now, I actually do all my handheld videos with a tripod, because if we all remember our tennis video that I made. Sorry, I'm blanking a little bit today. Our tennis video that we made. Remember, I was running around a lot. Imagine if I ran around a lot. I'd be throwing that phone. It'd be dropping everywhere. And unless I have a good quality case, I'm smashing that phone. Now, the thing that I use all the time is a flexible leg tripod. It looks like this. This is the flexible leg tripod. Let's see if my camera focuses to show you guys. It might not today. I don't know why that is. Come on, I'm here. Hello. Come on, camera. Nope, it's not going to want to focus on me today. I don't know why. Because it's spot focus. It's focusing. I don't know why that is. So sorry, guys. My camera is having a bit of a malfunction today. Tech. So this is the tripod. It's a flexible leg tripod, and basically it allows you to bend your legs. It's got a nice rubber coating, and you get to mount this wherever you want. You can mount it on rear vision mirrors. You can mount it on the side of your desk, on a TV, wherever you want to go. Basically can sit there, and wherever you've got, it's great as a travel tripod. I use this all the time as a travel tripod. The reason I love it so much is because once it's in, I'm not going to drop this phone. I can run around and be crazy. And I'm like, yeah, this is me. And I use it like a selfie stick, but then I get to put it down wherever I want and just be like, hey, now I've got a little tripod ready to go. It doesn't extend. And the only problem with this tripod, it doesn't have any movement except what you do with your hand. You can try to move this, but it's like a move and lock off. They're called photography head tripods. Now, the other thing that we've got is this tripod. And I love this because we're going to talk about the second thing, which is the static smooth shot. I'm just going to try to fix this focus spot. Okay, there we go. I think I've got it. Nope, I don't think I do. But this is the other tripod here. Here we go. So this is a mini tripod. It almost is the same size as the flexible tripod. These are the 2 that we've got. And the reason I love this so much is because it actually has this thing. It's called a fluid head. And now I don't use very many technical terms in this workshop, but this fluid head is one of my favorite. The reason this is a fluid head is basically there's a little bit of fluid here. So when you lock this off, you twist it to unlock, and then you get to move slowly. So your tripod legs stay where they are, and they move, and you're able to go, wow, oh, pretty sunset. Sorry, that's meant to be around the other way. You can actually take these off and twist it around the other way. You go, wow, pretty sunset, all that kind of stuff, and rotate around, and you've got this amazing high quality video. That's basically the mini tripod. But the other reason I love this is because if you unscrew these legs, they fully come out as a full tripod. This is about 1.2 meters tall. So now I've got a full tripod that I get to use anywhere I want. And that's a great length. If I'm sitting on a chair, this is a great thing. But I need to put it as a distance. If I put it over there and then stand and be like, hello, everybody, here's my presentation. That's a great tripod. This is the thing. Usually with our tripod, does the mini tripod make virtual videos as well? As in virtual tour videos? Irene, I might have to have a question. You might need to clarify vertical videos. Yes, we can. We do have something that does vertical videos as well. It's actually a little mount add-on. So if you're looking for that, we have a little mount add-on that turns the camera to be able to do vertical videos as well. But I actually have a lot of people that screw, because you can screw the mount onto there, and then they just actually hold it like this, and the mount sits that way, and you can basically put your vertical video that way. Yes, it does, Irene. You can always adjust that, and if you want our little device that rotates the camera, we can do that for you and give you that one instead. So yes, vertical tripods do, mini tripods are amazing. So basically we know how tripods work. I'm not going to talk about them too much, but they're the two different types. You have a mini tripod, basically a full length tripod that can sit anywhere, or the flexible one. This is the one I keep on me all the time. I have one in my car that I just run around and be crazy with all the time. It has fun. It's easier. It's about half the price of the other one. But the other one is the best quality tripod I could find for that price that has a fluid head in it. So there's a lot of different tripods on the market. These are the ones I recommend because I use them as a videographer. But there's thousands out there. Go have a look and see what you want. These are the best ones. But anyway, that's tripods. That's how tripods work, and they go from there. Now, there are gimbals, but I'm not going to talk about gimbals today. Gimbals are a little bit harder to work through. If you don't know what a gimbal is, have a look at our website. We can show you all those details and how they work. Okay, but the next thing we want to talk about is lenses. Lenses are great. Now, your camera already has one, possibly three lenses on it. Oh, I just dropped a tripod. This has two. One, two. My iPhone 11 has three. 1, 2, 3. So they have three different lenses and they do three different perspectives. But some people don't have three lenses on them. And to be honest, your front-facing camera, the one that faces you, doesn't actually have more than one lens. It has one look. So how lenses work is that all your lenses on your phone have something called a peripheral vision. It has a frame. It captures a frame. Captures a frame like this. And basically can see like that. Now, if you want to do this, you can, but what is your current peripheral vision? You have it all going all the time, but your eyes your brain focuses in points on your peripheral vision. If you look and hold your hands out like this, try to see while you're looking straight when you can't see your hands anymore. Mine is there to about there. That's my peripheral vision. It's almost like 180 degrees, right? So that's what that does. Now, how your smartphone looks, it looks in about an 80-degree perspective, like this. Now, they're going on the perspective of like a bubble. So it's like a 360 like that bubble, not like this. That's one vertical platform. So it's almost like probably about 40 degrees, actually. Your phone sees about 40 degrees and goes like this. Now, the iPhone 11s can see a little bit wider, which is kind of cool. But the one thing that people ask me all the time is GoPro look. If you remember my tennis video, it looked like it was shot on a GoPro. That was shot actually with this phone here. This phone was shot, that whole video was shot with this phone, even that underwater section. You can actually take your iPhones underwater. But how it was shot and made it look like a GoPro was something that looks like this. These are a variety of different lenses. This is our HD lens, fisheye lens. Hopefully it will show up. It's not going to show up. No, it's not going to come up. But it looks like this. And basically it clips on and it clips universal. So all our accessories that we sell, and I had to personally find, they had to have 3 rules. They had to be 1, they had to be universal. 2, they had to be affordable and portable. And 3, it's something that I would personally use. So it's something that filmmakers would actually use. Now, let me show you how these work, because I'm just going to turn my thing on. This is where I like to get a little bit more tech savvy for you guys. I want to show you how this works. I'm going to screen mirror here. And you should be able to see me. If I rotate this, put this on video, rotate to see me, you should be able to see me there. Hey, how you going? So that's me using my smartphone. As you can see, my desk is pretty messy over here, and there's you guys over there, right? And this is a normal selfie look, right? We're using this as a normal selfie look every day, wherever we go. Now, your, let me go back here. Your camera is just here. It's usually just there on the smartphone. Let me see if I can add me. Let's go 4 and partner me with 2 in the corner. There you are. You can see me now. But basically, your camera is just here. Everyone see that? It's just here on the lens. Let me come a bit closer. It's just there. So you can see 2 cameras. And basically, if I go over here, it's just there. One little tip I want to show you here. If you ever do a selfie video, please don't look at yourself. Look at the camera lens. That lens just there. This is the 2 difference. Looking at myself, looking at the camera. Looking at myself. See how I'm not actually looking at you, but I'm talking directly to you. And it's really annoying. We did that yesterday with the testimonial videos. Don't look off, look at the camera. Look at that little dot, not at yourself, at the dot. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Please, please make sure you do that. But anyway, that is the little lens here. Now, these lenses, wherever I just put my lens, here it is. These lenses sit right over that lens and it just goes over the top. Oh, this one's a bit damaged because I scratched it the other day. But you can see here, it looks a little bit of a keyhole. That's not actually meant to be like that. That actually, it's just because it's a bit of a damaged lens. I think I dropped this one the other day when I was having some fun. So be careful with your lenses. But you can see it actually looks like a GoPro compared to that with the lens. Again, it clips on universally, so it works with any phone if you have a staff member using it. Without. So I use this all the time, especially with this was the lens that I used on my tennis video. Oh, that's all right. It fell down on the ground. And then I use my tripod and I run around like this all the time. I'm like, hey, everyone, look at all the people doing their presentation down here. Here's my TV. Here's everyone talking to me. This is so much fun. Hey, how you going? Instead of me having to stretch my arm out and go, hey, everyone, here is everyone down there. You can see. Now, I'm not telling you not to use the lens on your camera. I'm saying there's a time and place. And if you want to make things look a little bit more professional and stand out, you might want to use some extra lenses. Does that help anyone? Does that make sense at all? Raise your hand if that makes sense and helps. Cool. So you have to pick the lenses that you like and you want to use, or the accessories that you like to use. Now, I'm just doing a quick overview because I can't go into detail. Usually in my physical workshop, I get to go into more and more detail for you guys, but I can't do that today because we don't have enough time. So if you want any more questions about these, I'm more than happy to help. Like Irene just wrote down there, we're happy to help. But the one thing I do want to do in a little bit more detail is microphones. How to make good quality sounding audio. Who here hates when videos sound hollow and unprofessional? Who hates it? I hate it. It's very unprofessional videos, and we need to make sure our audio's clear. Now, the only reason it's bad is because we think our smartphones are like our ears. Our ears are the most powerful microphones in the world. Our ears work completely differently to our smartphones. And how they work is our ears can actually tune out background noise. So right now, take a couple of seconds and try to listen to what's in your environment. I'm going to be still talking, but try to hear what's going on. I can hear the fan on my computer going on here. There's some kids outside out there talking and yelling. I heard a truck go past before. You could probably hear a bunch of other little noises going on. But while I'm talking and before I pointed them out, you could actually tune your ears and say, I only want to listen to the computer. The best thing is, guys actually call this selective hearing. We all have it. Guys just like to have an excuse for it. You can be sitting there chatting away in our ear, but we know exactly what's going on in the football kind of thing. Now, your smartphones do not work like this. They pick up on a 360 perspective, and whatever's closer, it can hear. Whatever's behind it, it can hear. It cannot tune out background noise. Your microphone on your smartphone is actually one of these little dots on the bottom. So if you look at the bottom of your smartphone, there's a bunch of little dots for speakers, and one of those is actually the microphone. Guys, this is a phone first, and it's designed to be that far away from your mouth. That far away from your mouth. Who here hates when people go on loudspeaker? They hate it. Yep, Anne does. Yep, Madeline does. Gwen does. And the reason we hate when they go on loudspeaker is because they move the microphone away from their mouth. The further away it goes, the more hollow. And people usually hold the phone here when they're on loudspeaker. How far away do you need to be without a lens? Do you need to be to record a video? That's a long distance for your audio to travel. It's designed to be picked up from here, and you're holding it all the way out here, sometimes even further, using a tripod. So how to fix that? Let me show you actually quickly. I wonder if I can do this. My camera is over there. I'm actually using the microphone right now. Now, let me turn this microphone off and turn the microphone on from my camera. This is the microphone. Oh, there we go. Bad feet. This is the audio from the camera. Can you see how hollow I sound? Because I'm trying to shout and hear you. You guys can't hear me very well. But I turn my microphone back on. That's now my microphone back on. You guys can hear me clearly. So you need to pick up audio from as close as you possibly can. And how you do that is with a thing called a lapel microphone. It looks like this. You guys might have seen sport news reporters or something like that using it. They basically clip it onto their shirt like this and usually can tuck it under your shirt. And all this is doing is moving your microphone back to where it should be. It needs to be picked up as close as it possibly can. That is a good distance. This is the best area to pick up audio. Now, the problem with this, and the reason I didn't love this, this really works if you're doing a selfie video. Because even though this cable's a little tangled, sorry. Yes, they are cables, so they do get tangled. That is good for a selfie video. So picking up good quality audio. So what we do is we always sell this microphone. It's a Rode microphone. It's an Australian-made microphone. It's amazing. Is we sell it with an extension lead, a 6-meter extension lead. So you can be as far as you want. Yes, we do wireless audio and everything like that, but we can't teach you about that today. I just want to show you the difference of using a microphone and not using a microphone. This is a video that I recorded in a small cul-de-sac. So there was no audio, there was no background noise, there was nothing loud. This is a nice quiet beach on a cul-de-sac. There's no car traffic at all whatsoever. And I recorded some audio with and without the microphone. Let me show you the two difference. Oh. This is what the audio sounds like in an outdoor area with the camera a distance away from you.
And now this is how much clearer the audio is when you have a lapel connected to it with an extension lead.
You can see how it sounds hollow and a little bit empty when you have this distance away with no microphone.
And you can tell using a lapel makes the audio sound crisp and clear and eliminates all that hollow noise.
So that's the difference there, guys. Can you see the difference? Can you hear the difference? Raise your hand if you can see the difference. It's just by having a little lapel just here. That's it. We talk about clear videos, making sure your content sounds clear. Who here, de-raise your hands for us. So I'm just going to de-raise Fiona's hand and Michael's hand. I want people to raise their hand if they've done this, because I have done this multiple times. You're sitting in your office or you're sitting ready to watch a video. You've selected the video. You've pressed the speaker button. You've rotated the video because it's a good looking, engaging video. And you've done this. What the hell are they saying? You're trying to press the up button going, what are they saying? I can't hear them. And you're trying to hold the microphone as close as you can to the ear going, I can't hear it. I can't hear it. What are they doing? And they're trying to, who's done that? Raise your hand if you've done that before. There you go, heaps. That's an unclear video. That's someone that hasn't used a microphone, people. Now, de-raise your hands. Let me de-raise everyone's hands. Raise your hands if you've done this. You've gone, I usually watch my videos on the toilet. So I've gone in the toilet, I've pressed the speaker button in the public toilet, and I've pressed the speaker button, and I've gone, shit, 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 turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. It's too loud, it's too loud. Who's done that? That is a clear video, guys. Probably not on the toilet. You might have done it in the office or whatever it is. You didn't have to be in the same scenario, but a few other people have raised their hands then. But that is a clear video. That's someone that's used a microphone. So you need to think about it. If it's a content-heavy video, if you're doing a tutorial video, you need to think about the audio. And those microphones are not expensive. They're under $100, guys. They're about $120 for both. So it's not that expensive to get good quality audio for every single video you do. Yes, they have a headphone jack. So if you don't have a headphone jack, you just need to get one of those $15 little adapters that you can buy from Big W or Target or something like that. It looks like this for your iPhone. Other ones use different boxes. I'm not sure if you can see that because it's bright. There it is. There's lightning headphone adapters. Get one of those and you're ready to go. So that is audio, guys. But let me show you, that is in a quiet space, in a quiet room. What if you're in a factory? What happens when there's heaps of background noise? What does the difference sound like? This was in a very loud cafe. This is what the audio sounds like straight from my smartphone. And this is what it sounds like when you're using the lapel. This is what it would sound like if you didn't use the lapel. And this is how much clearer it would be if you always use the lapel. Can you believe I wrote a script for that as well? Now, that is the difference with and without a lapel. I've shot at Formula One tracks, guys. If you have a lapel, the closer it is to the audio source, the louder that source is going to be. It's not going to eliminate the background noise, but the background noise creates atmosphere. We want that atmosphere noise. But that lapel mic sitting there puts you at the front of the audio so people can hear you and not hear and be distracted by the background noise. Now, look, I can't go into these types. There are 3 types of microphones. There's a lapel, a directional microphone, and a wireless microphone, which I've realized is spelt incorrectly. So do not judge me for that. Wireless microphones. Now, wireless microphones are a lot more expensive, but they're just eliminating this. They're about $300. And this is about $35, about 10 times the price, and it's just making you go wireless. But if you're on a factory floor, everything like that, you might need wireless. And wireless just looks like this, guys. They're about this small. They need a receiver and a transmitter. That's it. This audio signal sends to this. And then that plugs into your smartphone. About $300. So they're good, but they're a lot more expensive. So they work really, really well. If you want to see more videos about how those accessories work, we have it in our Build Your Own kit on our website, or you're more than happy, and I'm happy to show you through and guide this through for you so you find out a little bit more. But that's how you've got directional microphones. They pick up audio only from that direction, and wireless microphones allow you to be wireless from the camera, but still pick up clear audio so you don't have to be cabled. I'm using a wireless pack right now. This is my wireless pack. It's actually a lot bigger. This was the model before this. So this was released last year, and that's how big that was. And this is how big it is now. I still use this one, which is hilarious. But anyway, so, okay, moving on. Does that help everyone though? Does that help everyone? Does audio help? Raise your hand. Sorry, it's really hard to gauge when you're doing this online. This is helping or not. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Do raise your hands for us. What's the time? Okay, we're half an hour in. I just want to make sure that we do have enough time because I want to talk about lighting. I might come back to the audio if I have time, but I don't think I will. You can see those videos on our website if you need. We have two other ones about how directional audio works and how wireless audio works. But the final thing I want to talk about, because it's actually quite crucial, is lighting. How to make the quality of your video look nice and sharp. Who here hates or has always seen those little dust spots when it's low quality and the quality of the video is bad? You see dust spots and you see these little pixelations everywhere. Who's seen that before? Seen that before and it's very bad quality? Thanks, Anne and Fiona and Irene for raising your hands. It's bad quality. And how that works is similar to how audio works. I want to show you how this works. The reason that you see those two is that your eyes are different to your smartphone. Your eyes are powerful, powerful cameras, and they're powerful, powerful lenses. Now, the reason you get those pixelations is that your eye can actually, it has an iris. It can open and close, okay? It opens and closes up. So when it's really, really bright, your iris basically closes to a small hole to let less light in. So when it's super bright, when it's super dark, when it's pitch black, your iris automatically opens up and lets a lot of light in. And then as soon as your mate comes in and turns all the lights on, your eyes go, ah! And it takes a couple of seconds for your eyes to close and close really tight. Opens and closes. That's to let more light in or let less light in when there's too much light. Now your eyes can open quite wide. And that's all that is your iris operating. Now, hilariously, your smartphone has an iris and it's called an iris. All cameras have this. It's the one on the right-hand side. You've probably seen this all the time. The left-hand side is your eye and the right-hand side is your iris. We used to have to manually open and close just to let more light in or take more light out. And how the best thing is that your eye can go from about this small and open up, just on a big scale, can open up to about this wide. So you can see in the dark. Now, your cameras, even your professional cameras and your smartphone cameras have an iris, but it can close about the same size. So it can close to about the same size as your eye can. And then, but it can only open to about this. So your eye can open to about this, your smartphone can open to about this. But then it goes to about this height and your smartphone's brain, its computer chip on the inside says, this is still quite dark. I'm going to increase the brightness artificially. I'm going to put an Instagram filter over the top of it and just do that big bar and increase the brightness. And that's what causes the dust spot. It's a low quality or a low light image that has been put with a filter over the top of it, just try to get you to be able to see it. And it looks pixelated and gross. It's a bad quality image. And this whole section we've been talking about is how to increase the brightness or how to improve the quality, sorry, I should say, of your video. And the only way to improve the quality, the video quality, is to have more light. The more light you have and the more light you use, the better quality the video is going to be. That is it. It's very simple. So make sure you have good audio, Have a tripod and a lens if you want to. Good audio and more light. Now, I'm currently using a light right here. It's right in my face. Can you see that? I'm blocking it out with a shadow there, so I don't have to see it. And we see people on stage do that. And they do this and they go, hey, everybody, how are you doing out there? All the musicians, hey, everybody, what's going on? The reason they do that and the reason they have so much light on their face is because we need to make sure that people can see us, because we're not shooting this video for us anymore, are we? We're shooting it for the viewer. We're shooting it for the viewer. That's what everybody wants to see. We're not shooting it for us. We're shooting it for you. It's not that smart. It's not that hard. So you need to make sure, even though this light might hurt your eyes, you need to make sure people can see you. Now, the best, who wants to write in the chat? What is the best light source in the world? The best light source in the world. The sun. Thank you, Irene. Outdoor light, natural light. Shooting indoors or outdoors. If you can, shoot outdoors. Most of the caravan park owners can shoot outdoors. But if you are, and before she owns an RV manufacturing company, she probably has to shoot on a factory floor. If you can, still try to use natural light. If you're shooting in an office, make sure you use a window. Now, I'm about to lose my light here, but I'm going to try to show you this. So I used to have a council member, I won't route them out, that trained the video. Basically, if you ever want free advice, I will give it to you. You just need to ask me and I will give it to you, free advice. But if you don't listen to me and you keep asking me stupid questions every time I answer them, I give you 3 chances. If you repeat your question 3 times to me, I stop talking to you. Not if you've forgotten it. It's if you stop listening to me and you're just like, I think he's wrong. I'm like, that's fine. If you think I'm wrong, go somewhere else. I'm not here to repeat myself every single time to people that don't think I'm right. So I had this council member that used to do this. She would have a window behind that. This would be an amazing window of the beach. So she would put the camera there, sit here, and have this amazing view. But what do you think happened to her? She was very, very dark, because out there's very bright. The window is very bright and she hasn't got any light hitting her face. You need to be lit up, you. So what I keep telling her is that you need to put the camera between you and, oh, you can see my undies there. You and the window. So you need to have the window there, the smartphone there, and then you on the other side. Make sure as much natural light is hitting your face. That is how you brighten yourself up. Let me show you, because you just need to have the light in front of you, not behind. You need to have as much light as you possibly can in front of you, and it needs to be hurting your eyes. Let me show you, because I've got a little video here of me shooting in front of a window. This is with and without shooting. So as you can see, the window's to my back first. This is what my face looks like when I have my back to the window, but if I turn around, this is how much clearer my face is when I'm looking out the window. That is the difference there, guys. Using natural light is amazing. But make sure the natural light is hitting your face. This is how to improve your quality. That is it. But who here, raise your hand if you don't have any natural light in your office or space that you're working in. Does anyone not have any natural light coming in from a window? No, everybody does. Okay, cool. If you have some natural light, then go. Now, your background does matter. But it's not the key thing. Can you see on the right-hand image, that's actually a dirty, dirty kitchen. There's a toaster there. There's a sink with a couple of cubes. If you actually look closely, there's actually a bunch of beer bottles from me drinking from the night before. Yes, the background on the left-hand side is a lot better, but that's not the key thing in the video. The key thing in the video is my face. My face is the main thing. Your face is the main thing. Okay, so Anne just said, that's a nice even light. How do you handle bright suns and shadows? So bright suns are fine. Basically, your phone will adjust the bright suns. If you're really if you're trying to look directly in the sun, your eyes are going to do this. So what you want to do is you just want to turn off a little bit. So the sun's not directly in your eyes, but it's still almost like 10 to 20 degrees off your face. Maybe if that's 90 degrees, 90 degrees, if we think about that being 90 degrees, about halfway, so 45 degrees off your face will still produce great quality light. Just don't look down the barrel of the sun and be like, hey, how you doing? That was a very sunny day and I'm looking directly out the window, but I'm not looking at the sun. I'm looking at the camera. It's still just brightening up my face. Now, the hardest thing about lighting is I can't tell you every situation and how to adjust your light in every situation. Basically, as filmmakers, we used to rock up and go, look at the scenario and go, where's all the light coming from? Okay, how do we fix this? How do we make this look better? And then we'd set up lights accordingly. So you're going to have to adjust the lighting to make things look better. Again, I said this yesterday, filmmaking is a trade. The only way you get better is by doing. So don't go, oh, Wes told me all these tricks. I'm a great filmmaker now. You're not. Until you actually start making videos, you're not a great filmmaker. Guarantee you everyone's first video is crap. And we only get better by doing. Even the greats, Spielberg's first videos were not great. And his videos now are even better. But the other thing is you need to make sure if you can't use natural light at all, there's one other light source out there. It's called artificial light. Now we have a little LED. I'm not going to show you guys how to use all these because we'll show you on our videos if you really want this, but little LED lights like this, and they sit on top of the camera like that, just a little bit of extra brightness, and they're amazing. But any light that's not natural light is artificial. Use things like desk lamps, Bunnings big lights. Just make sure they're kind of just above eye level, not coming down. Lights from the top of your roof are one of the worst light placements ever because they create bags under your eyes, create all the shadows that you do not want to see. So make sure the light's kind of in your eyes just a little bit. It should just be just above the camera. Can you see that the angle of the camera, the light there is just there to my eyes. It's about 20 degrees above the camera. So I always put my light just a little bit above. Now, you could spend these as $75. I've even got some 2 studio lights. We don't sell these yet. We just tested these out the other day and we're getting some shipped in. These lights, these are about $70 as well. And they come with a light stand that you can get to pull out and use a little light stand. They're called Neewer, Neewer, if you want. It's called the N. They're about $70 on Amazon if you want to go to amazon.com.au. About $70. Neewer 2-pack is what you want to look. It's Neewer. If you want to write that down, they're just 2 packs and you get 2 lights and they plug into a USB port. So, but you can use anything that you have. What about desk lamps? That there is a little tiny desk lamp. It cost me $2 at Kmart. And this is the difference between using that, having a bright background like that. So if you need to focus out the window, this is with and without a lamp.
This is what my face looks like without a light on my face. And this is how much brighter it is when I have the light on.
There's not a huge difference, but there's a bit of difference. I'm basically balancing out that light from the background with something else. I'm just, whoa, what happened there? Why am I super bright? I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm super bright. Give us 2 secs. But basically those 2 shots there are just improving the light quality. I don't know why I've all of a sudden gone super bright. Sorry, guys. My tech is not working today. Usually this is a lot better. Okay, let me just automatically do this. Okay, that should be better. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. But your brightness, your light brightness, just great that happened just as we were talking about lighting. So light, you've got to control. Light, you've got to be able to use, and use what you have with you. Use a desk lamp. So these are the 3 things that I tell people. Is go shoot outdoors if you can, because the outdoors is a lot better quality. Try to shoot in the morning or in the afternoon when the light's lowest. If you can't, shoot in front of a window. Have as much natural light hitting your face. If you can't do that, use a desk lamp or any other smart kit or LED things from Bunnings. Just try to have the light hitting your face as much as you possibly can. Has that helped anybody? Raise your hand if that helps, just that lighting tips. Awesome. It will make you look better when you're doing pieces to camera. Awesome. Okay. So as I said before, we do, and I'm not trying to upsell you, but if you do want help with this, we do sell these accessories on our website. We have an amazing little website, and you basically can go and build your own kit now. We've just added this feature in, so you can go, I just want a tripod, I just want some lenses. But if you want help with this, I usually, because my business is still small and I haven't got a huge public following just yet, I'm more than happy to help you on this. Reach out to me on Facebook, contact us on our website, and I will personally call you and ask you questions to help you build your kit. And tell you which ones I recommend for the videos that you need, because that's usually the biggest issue is people go, what lenses do I need? I need to know, I'm trying to make these types of videos. What do I need? And I'm not trying to upsell you. I basically desell a lot of people. Everyone's like, I'll just get the everything kit. Everything you've got, give it to me. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. You're not going to use this one ever. You're not going to use this. Do you actually want to waste a couple $100? My everything kit is $600, by the way. It's actually discounted to about $550, I think. So you're not going to be breaking the bank getting 2 tripods, 2 lens kits, 2 microphones, and a light. That's everything for $560. But go to bit.ly. I'll just leave that up there if you want to take a photo with your phone. bit.ly/TEG for tap, edit, go, tag, BYO. Tag BYO to get to our build your own kit. It's also in our menu on our website. So if you want to use that, you can. Or just reach out to us on our social platforms. On Facebook, contact us. You'll have my email. My email is info at tapeditgo.com. Contact us and we can help you out. But that is how to get some accessories if you need them for your current videos. But there is actually one. I said there was 4 accessory. There's one more. There's a secret accessory. And I actually don't sell it. And I guarantee you guys have all had one as well, a secret accessory. Who wants to comment and try to guess what that secret accessory is? Does anyone want to guess what that secret accessory is? You've all had it before, and I don't sell them. Nope, no one's going to guess. Okay. I should give a little prize away. 15 minutes with me, one-on-one session with me for coming up with your content ideas if you'd like. Nope. Okay. When you smile on your camera, at least we had Melissa right one. No, that is not correct. Good guess though. Your secret accessory is your old phones. Raise your hands if you throw out your old phones or give them to your kids. Sell them. Yep. You shouldn't do that anymore. Can you see? I actually have 2 phones. There's another phone over here. There's my 3rd phone. I've got 2 more down there somewhere. I've got a range of phones everywhere. This is the phone that I shoot with the most, my iPhone 7 Plus. This is my old phone. This is my new phone. Just got it, an iPhone 11. I still shoot with this as well, but I shoot most of my videos with this. And the reason for that is, 1, it doesn't waste data on my phone, doesn't take up all my storage space. 2, doesn't drain all my battery life when I'm shooting and running around. And 3, my mum doesn't call me halfway through me trying to do a take and ask me how to use the printer again, or what's my brother up to. I use my old phones for my big content heavy videos. You can get some iPhones really cheap. You can get some iPhones for a couple of $100. People are trying to sell their old phones all the time. iPhone 6s are still great phones and they go for about $100 on eBay. Go get some old phones. They're amazing quality cameras and you can do most of your editing, or you can give them to your staff. Have a dedicated camera phone for people to go around and shoot with. They're really good, especially when you're doing live videos, and especially what we're about to talk about in a sec is a great storytelling tool. And I always do it with my second phone. I never do it with my normal phone. So that's accessories. Next thing I want to talk about is filming with your phone. How to improve the quality of your videos with just some shooting techniques. So raise your hands if that helped, that accessory part helped for you guys to improve your quality. Awesome. That's great. Just want to see some hands raised. I just try to get people's energy going because I know these are long sessions. So basically, your camera is an amazing tool. Your camera app is a very, very powerful tool that a lot of people don't utilize. And it's got two amazing built-in storytelling techniques. These are my favorite tools to use on my camera app: time-lapse and slow motion. Who here, raise your hands if you don't know how to do time-lapse or slow motion. If I have one hand raised, I'll show you how to do it. Awesome. Okay, one hand raised. Basically, I'll do a split screen for you. Let me see if I can pair this phone. Time lapse. If you've got Androids, it's a little bit different. It's actually in the camera app. But let me just screen mirror. So, as you can see here, all you have to do on your phone is see how you go from photo and you swipe left to go to video. If you swipe a couple more, there's slow-mo and there's time-lapse. It's that easy. And you've got two amazing storytelling techniques in your phone: slow-mo and time-lapse. It's all there. Now, on Android, it's in a little settings icon on your app. And you just press it and it should come up with hyperlapse, is also another word for time-lapse, hyperlapse. Or slow-mo. Please do not use super slow-mo because it's too slow. You don't want to use that. You just want to use slow-mo. So that's how to do those. Now, look, these are some time lapses. That's at the CIAA. That's at the Caravan Industry Association conference about 2 years ago, that one. And we did an entire time lapse over 9 hours. Now, the best thing about time-lapse is you can run your time-lapse for however long you want. I've done a 5-day time-lapse once. All you have to do is make sure your phone is plugged into power. So you plug your phone into power and you just leave it there. This is why these flexible leg tripods are amazing. I basically put that. That's me traveling, taking off and then landing, and me going, "Hey, Sydney, I'm coming to you." Really easy. That's done with a fisheye lens. Sunset rises. These are great social media content. Really simple. You leave them running. That was a 16-hour drive. I mounted this on my rear vision mirror with a fisheye lens, plugged it into the power. This is why your second phone is really cool, because then I was still able to use my phone as for all my music and making phone calls while I was driving. Not obviously talking on my phone, but like hands-free. But then this just was, and this is me and my brother getting drunk in Thailand. This is mounted over a veranda like that, looking down at the pool, just plugged in and doing a time lapse for a couple of hours. It will do a time lapse for however long you want. And the best thing about all your smartphones is it will compress it to about anywhere between 20 to 40 seconds. It tries to hit the 30-second mark. It will always compress it to a 20 to 40-second video, as long as you run. So people, Anne, that has like the factory floor, go set these up in the top-hand corner. If you have a caravan park and you've got kids' activities running, if you've got new villas arriving, set up a time-lapse, let it run. People love seeing things get installed only using a time-lapse. Great storytelling technique. Quickly write down right now some really cool stories that you could tell with time-lapse, just with time-lapse on your phone. This is why a second phone is really cool, and plugging into power and using a tripod and you're ready to go. New social media content. Amazing. Now, the other one I want to talk about is slow-mo. Slow-mo is amazing, and I'm going to show you how to edit slow-mo so you don't have that noise. I hate that noise. And also sometimes people wait too long for slow-mo. Now, a cool story about me is I'm currently looking right now for a foster dog. I foster dogs, guys. When I'm in a location for a couple of months, I try to find a fostering agency and they foster me a dog. I'm a dog-obsessed person. And I literally, every time they would come and I get a new foster dog, I would make slow-mo videos. This is a slow-mo video. I can hear it all the way from here. I can hear a bunch of people right now going, "Aw, super cute." Yeah. I love, Fiona, that you do that with your dog. Go out and film your dog if you have that. If you were here just before the session, I was talking about a mortgage broker doing dog videos because mortgage broking is a very boring topic and he has a bunch of dogs. So he would film these kinds of videos and put his mortgage broking on the end. And that was all his videos that he would be making. But that was one long video. I filmed him for about 5 minutes and it ended up being a very long video because it extends it out and makes it very, very long. I just cut out the best bits, put some music, turned all the roar off and made some great quality videos. That's all you need to do. It's really easy. I'll show you that tomorrow in the editing on how to turn the audio off, make sure the slow motion and find the best bits in your slow motion and make a really cool video. Slow motion and time lapse are the best two storytelling tools that you will have. And I 100% think you should be utilizing that. Sorry, I'm just coming up. I'm just trying to, there we are. That's what I want. So there's some amazing little tools. Now, I just want to be able to go on to framing a little bit. We've got about another half an hour. I just want to talk about a couple of new things because now we've talked about accessories and tools that we need to make and storytelling, but I want you to be able to use some slow motion and I want you to be able to use some framing techniques to improve the quality. Now, raise your hands here if you go on holidays and you're a victim of this. You hold your camera up at eye level and just take a bunch of photos like this. Snap, 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 snap. Stand up straight and take your videos. Raise your hand if you're a victim of that. There you go. Don't worry, I was too. Everyone, they will have Marcus, Melissa. Everyone's like, oh, yep, that's me. Oh, sorry. It's fine. That's how everybody normally takes their videos and their photos. They take it at eye perspective, and because this is what we normally see. And we're just like, oh, this looks good with my eyes right now, so snap. This is not the professional way to take videos or photos. And I guarantee you doing these 3 little tricks that I'm about to show you right now will improve and make your videos look amazing quality. It's 3 little things. This is it, your 3 little step technique. Don't just hold it up to your face. The first one is get high. And no, it's not what you're thinking. Get high is this. Because your phone up here looks a lot different to down here. The second one is get low. Get low. This is how I actually shoot most of videos. I'm not sure if you can actually see that. Let me see if I can bring this camera around and you can see. There you go. You can see my messy office and my messy space now, and you can see my camera there. But this is how I shoot most of my videos. Down here like this. Because down here, this is how most professional people, you see people at weddings like this doing it all the time. They shoot videos and photos like this. They're going, because down here, it looks completely different to up here. And it's so much more professional. So, oh, you're not getting out, I'm coming out of focus. There we are. Hopefully you can see me now. Oh, no, it's focusing on my computer there. So down here looks a lot more. So get low or get high. Get high. I'll show you guys in a sec. And the final one is get close. Raise your hand if you hate wedding photographers. Hate is a strong word, but really think wedding photographers are annoying at ceremonies. Raise your hand if you think they're annoying. No one thinks wedding photographers are annoying. Not a single person. Oh my God, I call you all liars because I'm a wedding photographer and I even hate wedding photographers at weddings. They're so annoying and they're so boring. The reason that they're annoying is they get in your road. They stand at the thing. They're basically taking photos. They're going snap, 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 snap. And then they stand right here and they're like, oh, excuse me for a second. I've just got to take a photo. Snap, 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 snap. They're really, really annoying. You can still hear me. Cool. They're so annoying when they get close. But the thing about them is they're not taking photos for you as the viewer. They're taking it for the bride and groom. A lot of people I see when the biggest mistake is they do not get inside the action. You need to be inside the action because your audience want to be there. People stand off to the side and go, "Ooh, I don't want to get in anyone's road, so I'm just going to stand back here and go, oh, I think I'm getting everything. Yep, I think I'm getting everything." This is how my mum films, by the way. Yep, awesome. Because it looks good back there with your eyes, but people don't see that. Imagine if car chasing scenes in feature films were just people standing off to the side, going on the side of the path, going, here comes the car. Yep, there goes the car. That's it. That's all you get. Where are the cameras usually? They're inside the car. They're mounted on the bottom of the car. They're right down close to the road. You feel like you're in there. You feel close. You feel part of it. There's so many different shots and you feel really in it. So you need to get close. So if you're filming an event, get close. If you're filming music, make sure you get involved, get really close, get as many different shots. Basically, all I'm trying to say here is move around. Get enough coverage of the event, of the scenario, of whatever you're doing to make sure you've got variety to work with. Get high, get low, get close. Because shots all look different. Let me quickly show you, because I think we have some time. Let me show you here, okay? There's my camera. You'll be able to see everything there. You'll be able to see my messy video. I'm even just going to show it of the screen here. Let me put me in the corner so you can see me. There we are. You can see me now. But this is someone standing way back. I'm just going, oh, yep, this is pretty decent. This looks okay. I think this looks good. Yeah, doesn't really. If I get high, though, how much different does that look? Just to those, that looks kind of cool. Normal shot. Get high. That actually looks really cool. Whole different perspective. And all I'm doing is just holding my hands up. Getting low, though. What does get low look like? Oh, I've actually got some stuff in the foreground. That's get low. I've got my presentation there. Get low. Or get close. Oh, look. Get high, get low, get close. Ooh, what if I come all the way over here and film you guys? Ooh. Get high, get low, get close. Does that help anybody? Raise your hand if that helps. Awesome. Cool. I just want to see that interaction. Usually I get to do this one-on-one with in a big group. So me doing it in the room, I just want to make sure it's coming across to you guys. So what I'm trying to say is move around, guys, and get a lot of different shots because you need to get coverage. You need to get a lot of different shots. Let me ask you a question here. Feature films. I want you to write in the chat system what you think here. Because I used to work on feature films in Melbourne. I used to work on a lot of Hollywood films. Lucky enough to work with Robert De Niro. That was pretty cool. Work on feature films. In the feature film process, filming every day on set, they capture footage. They capture days and days of footage. What percent of footage, what percent of footage do you think that they use of all the stuff that they capture? How much percent of all the footage that they capture do you think they actually use? Melissa's saying 5%, 2%. Who else wants to have a guess? 10%. Right in the chat system. How much do you actually think? 5, 2, 3%, 1%? 0.5%, Irene? That's pretty cool. Okay, this is what it is. Feature films use 2 to 5% of all their footage, and documentaries use less than 1%. All the footage that they have captured, that is how much ends up on the screen. Only 2 to 5%. Everything that they record, only 2 to 5% actually end up on the feature film. Because they've got to do multiple takes. They stuff up a lot. I just recorded a promo video. It was a 1-minute promo video. It took me 20 minutes to record because I kept stuffing up and I hadn't learned my script. So that's 5%. For 1 minute, took me 20 minutes. I think that's 1%. Actually, I'm not doing my maths right. Yeah, that's 5%. Documentaries. I remember doing an interview in my documentary. I did an hour interview and we used 30 seconds of that interview. And we had 2 shots of it as well. So that was 2 hours of footage and we only used 30 seconds of the 2-hour footage that we had. It's a lot. So what I like to say here, and I know a lot of motivational people like to use this shot. They like to do this. This is how much effort you're going to put into your business, and this is how much you're going to get credit for. This is so much more relevant for filmmaking. This is how many clips or how many short videos you are going to capture. And this is how much you will use in your final edit. Always think of that. Okay, guys? That is how much footage is going to end up on your phone. This is how much you're going to use for your final video. This is what I say to people. You need to go out and shoot as many shots as you possibly can. Make your video. And when you've made your video, I delete all the raw footage. Once I've made it and I put it up online, I delete everything. I'm never going to use it again, so I delete it. Get it out. Go. Never want to see you again. Save space on my phone, please. But let me give you a rule, okay? This might help you guys. Most of my videos you saw in my, let's go back to my personality video, and this is what I want you guys to do this afternoon. Most of your videos are going to have 1 to 3 seconds. They're going to have little short videos inside a big video. Does that make sense? So you've got to have little clips inside a big video. And each little clip is going to be 1 to 3 seconds long. Unless it's a content heavy video and you get a talking head, they're usually only 1 to 3 seconds long. It goes 1, 2, 3, next shot, 1, 2, 3, next shot, 1, 2, next shot, 1, 2, next shot, 1, next shot, 1, next shot, 1, 2, 3, next shot, 1, 2. And then you make up all those amount of shots until you've got your video. They're all these different shots. So if I need to get a 60-second video, which is what most videos are these days, they're about 60 seconds long, how many different shots am I going to need? They're going to be 1 to 3 seconds long. So let's say 3 seconds, and I need a 60-second video. How many shots am I going to need? Any maths nerds want to answer this question? In the chat? 20. Thank you, Melissa. You're going to need 10 to 20 different shots. If you're going to get a 60-second video, you need 20 different shots. Not the same shot in the background, standing here going, I think I'm getting everything. You need to get high, you need to get low, you need to move around, change the angles, get as many possibly things as you can. 20 different shots. 20 different shots, guys. I'm trying to really emphasize this. Today, tomorrow, either today or tomorrow, when you go out and film your video, I'm going to give you some homework tonight because I'm going to show you how easy the editing is. and I want you guys to be able to edit a video. There is a prize. It's a session with me and maybe some accessories for the best video made. Tagged Caravan Industry Association and myself on Facebook, and I'll check those videos, and whoever makes the best one will get a session with me and a free kit. So you want to go out and shoot a video. So these, you need to get 10 to 20 different shots to do this. Now, what I say to people, I say don't record one long 10-minute video, unless you're doing the slow motion one, and try to get it. What I say is I need 5-second shots. This is how I got into the habit of getting creative with my shots. I used to go press record and go 1, 2, 3, move around. Let me actually do this for you on, because I can mirror and do. Whoop. Okay. So you guys can see me now. And there's me in the top hand corner. So this is what I would do. So let me just say I'm filming this whole perspective. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a 5-second shot. Then I would get close and I'd go, ooh, let's make this warpy effect. Let's get the camera close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'd get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count to 5 seconds. I get my whiteboard. You get to see what I'm writing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add a bit of movement. There's my chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here's my logo. See how I'm getting high, getting low, getting close? 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm getting my dial up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even getting really close. These are all the cameras I'm using. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm getting 5 shots. There you are. See how easy it is? I'm just getting high, getting low, getting close. And then I get 20 of those. Count them up in my photo library. I've got 20 shots. Now, that's just to make a montage, but what if I'm trying to do a story? Does that help everybody? Raise your hand. You'll see a big effect if you... Cool. Thanks, Melissa. Thanks, everybody, raising your hands. You will see a big difference and getting those 20 shots. If you get those 20 shots, I'm going to show you an app tomorrow that edits for you. So you don't need to do any editing at all. It's an amazing app that you press all your 20 shots that you just got, put it in, and it will make a video for you. Add music, do the transitions, find the best footage. So go out there and get 20 shots tonight. You cooking dinner, you playing with your kids, you taking your dog for a walk. We're going to talk about that a little later. But the final thing, I've just told you, get 20 shots, get high, get low, get close, use your accessories. But I haven't given you storytelling capturing techniques. You basically need to do these 3 to 4 things to capture a great story. Because I am actually not a filmmaker. I am a storyteller. My medium is just filmmaking. Artists are storytellers. Writers are storytellers. Musicians are storytellers. They all just have a different medium. You as a salesperson are a storyteller. You just have to tell your story on the medium that you like, whether it's in person or whether it's journey of something else, a written journey, a visual journey. You need to have a story. And how we do this is by these 4 capturing techniques. The first one is we need to establish the scene. Our first shots. This is a story I can do in 3 shots, 3 to 4 shots. The first one is establishing shot. Let us know where we are. Where are we? Where are we? Establish the scene. The second one is get an interaction shot. What are we doing? So we establish the scene and we get an interaction shot. Where are we and what are we doing? Simple as that. That is what most people do. They go, ooh, here we are. We're here at a workshop. What we're doing is we're learning. And we just do that over and over again until we get the 20 shots. But that is not the key feature. The key element that you need to always add to be able to engage and hold people's attention is by adding one more shot. It's not the establishing and it's not the interaction. The final one is the reaction. How do we feel about it? How do you feel about it? What is your feeling towards this? Establish the scene. Get some action or interaction inside the scene. Get a reaction shot. Where are we? What are we doing? And how do we feel about it? Where are we? What are we doing? And how do we feel about it? 3 things. That's it. Where are we? What are we doing? How do we feel about it? I'm repeating myself. But the 4th and final thing that you need to do as your capturing technique is repeat. Get an establishing shot, get an interaction shot, get a reaction shot, then get another establishing shot. And I'm not saying go all the way back up to the start and cycle through and then go all the way back up to the start, cycle through. Get another establishing shot, get another reaction shot, get another reaction shot, get another interaction shot, then get another reaction shot, get another establishing shot until you get your 20 shots. Boom, boom, 20 shots are made up of these 3 things all the time. Where are we? What are we doing? And how do we feel about it? Raise your hand here if you hate being on camera. Who hates being on camera? Oh, there's a lot of hands going up. Cool, because I want to prove to you in a sec on how and why you feel that way. Okay? But before we do that, because we do have some time, we've got about 10, 15 more minutes. How about I show you how to do this with a very boring topic? Let's do it on me walking into the room. Me walking into this room. Let me do that as a topic. That's a very boring topic. Let me just change this camera so you can see me walking in with my camera. Okay, there you are. You can see my door there. That's me over there. Okay, let me see if I can do this. I'm just going to have to use the camera. Okay, let me mirror this camera again so you can see it. It's going to be a very, very hard way to show you this because it's showing you this virtually is quite hard. But let's see how we go. So, okay, I'm going to go out of the room and then I'm going to show you how this works. Video, there you go. There's a video, but you're going to have me in this little, no, we want number 3. There you are. You can see me in that top corner. Hello. Okay, let me show you this. I want to turn, oh, the lights are not on out here. Where are the lights? Wesley, I don't think I have any lights. Okay, I don't have any lights on out here, but we're going to see how this goes, okay? Okay, so the first shot is the door. I've got a door. I'm basically going to get an amazing shot of the door. Look at that door. Amazing door. Oh, that's such a nice door. Okay, so there's my establishing shot. Let me record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Then my interaction shot, my what are we doing, is we're walking through the door, grabbing the handle and going, oh, what do we have here? Wow. Wow, what's going on here? This is amazing. There we are. I've got my 2 shots. Now, I've got my 2 shots, as you can see. Oh, there you are. I've got my 2 shots, and that's the establishing and interaction. There's the door, and there's me walking through it. Where are we and what are we doing? That's easy, right? Now I'm just going to do one more shot and it's my reaction. And this is the reaction. I'm just going to hold out the camera. Actually, I'm going to flip it around. There we are. You can see me now. Now I'm going to go back out and do it one more time with a reaction. That's a door. What have we got going on here? Wow. This is amazing. Wow, look at this workshop. This is so exciting. Look at all the people down there. Give us a wave, everybody. Hi, how are you? There we are. There's all the hands popping up. Wow. Now that's my second reaction. Now, what if, let me go. Now, what if I just needed to What if I wanted to change that entire story, just changing my reaction? I could change that entire story of how excited I am coming into the room with just changing my reaction. Very, very simple. Let me do that for you, okay? Here's my reaction changed, okay? I'm going to go back out. Pretend I'm going to work for the first time. We all don't want to go to work. Oh. Oh, hi, everyone. Hey, online course. Ugh, look at them. Oh, my God. Oh, I so don't want to be here. Oh, hey, everybody. How you doing? Complete different reaction. Sorry, I gave you guys the finger. It's complete different reaction. Just with one shot. That story's completely changed now. Just with that one reaction. Does that make sense to everybody? Raise your hand if that makes sense. Your reaction is one of the most key elements that you need to put in your videos. How do you feel about this? I know you hate being on camera. Guess what? I hate being on camera. Guess what? I hate public speaking, but I'm doing this for you guys. Who are we doing this video for? Not for myself anymore. I'm doing it for you guys. I hated public speaking when I first did it. I'm comfortable now because I've done it over a period of time. But who doesn't want to put themselves on camera? Just doesn't want to be in the video at all, ever? Raise your hand. So just tell me you just don't want to be on the camera. Okay, Fiona, Maddie, Anne, Michael, Marcus, I've got your hands raised. So I want to prove to you guys that you need to be on camera. And you only hate being on camera because of yourself. Because this is the most crucial thing, guys. Putting yourself in the videos. You need to be on the camera. And I'm going to show you how to be comfortable on the camera. Now, there is a reason you hate being on camera. There's only one reason only. You've hated being on camera and you've hated being on camera for your entire life, and it's because of this one thing. Guess what? It's the mirror. The mirror is the only reason you hate being on camera. It's the reason your brain clinches and really just thinks you look weird on camera. Because, let me explain this. How you've never actually seen yourself with your own eyes. You've only seen reflections of yourself. How we mostly see ourselves is in the mirror. Now, the mirror is actually not the real version of yourself. It's a mirrored version. It's an opposite version of yourself. So it's not the real version, it's the opposite version, okay? So if you have a mole on this side of your face and you look at it in the mirror, it's actually your brain is going, it's on this side of the face. It's not, it's on this side of the face because it's a mirrored version. And guess what? No one out there is symmetrical in their face. No one is. If you look at my face, let me see if I can do it on my face. My eyebrows, can you see that I've got more lines on this side of the face than I do on this side of the face? Can you see that I've got a little bit of a lopsided eye? Can you see my eyes are a little bit lopsided? Look a bit crazy, don't I? My smile, I got more wrinkles on this side than I do on this side. I'm not completely symmetrical, guys. No one is. Not a single person. The only people that are close are supermodels, and they're paid a lot of money to have a symmetrical face. No one out there is. The thing is, you're looking at your face and you know what it looks like because you've been seeing it in the mirror this entire time. You look at yourself in the mirror more than anybody else looks at yourself in the mirror. But guess what? When you film yourself, you are not seeing a mirrored version. You're seeing the real version. The mirrored version, because it's filming yourself properly. And when you see yourself in a playback, your brain goes, wait, that's not me. No. That's like a mirrored version of me. That's not the real version. That's not what I look like. No, that's not what I look like at all. What? That's on the wrong side. Back off. No. That's what your brain does. And it goes, no, that's not me, so I hate it. Who here hates the sound of their voice? Raise your hand. Yep. I hate the sound of my voice. The first time I ever heard my voice, I sounded like my little brother. When I heard it first play back on radio, I was like, I sound like my little brother. Now I love my little brother, but he's a dick. And I'm like, But Marcus says, please don't leave Wes for the social drinks in the Zoom. He's just given us the Zoom link there. So we might do it a little bit later. But anyway, let me go, because this is the final thing I want to talk about, is that you hate the way you sound. And the way I hate sounding for myself is that you basically go, oh, no, this is weird. The reason that you hate your voice is you actually hear two pieces of audio. Everyone currently just block their ears and start talking and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can hear a different piece of audio than you're normally hearing out. You're hearing this low, deep rumble from here. You're hearing vibrations through here come up and hit your ears. So you're hearing two bits. You're hearing what's bouncing off your mouth and into your ears. And then you're also hearing this. And it's combining together, and that's what you think you sound like. But guess what? That's not what you sound like. You sound and look exactly the same as you do on camera. Now, I do have one question for everybody. Please raise your hand if you can't wait till coronavirus is over and you can go out and have a coffee and a beer, sit one-on-one with a friend. You can't wait to sit in front of somebody and talk to someone one-on-one. Your closest friends that you haven't seen for ages, raise your hand if you're super excited about that. Awesome. We've got a few people. Yes. Do you know they can see you? That person sitting on the other side of the table can see you? Do you know that they can hear you? Do you know that you look and sound exactly to them like you do on your camera? The way you look and sound on camera is what they see. Not what you see, is what they see. You sound and look exactly the same. You might hate it, they do not. They can't wait to see and hear you. They can't wait to have that interaction with you. Unless you go out and you have a voice changer thing and a bag over your face, you should not be uncomfortable on camera. Because remember, who are we making these videos for? It's not for you. It's for everyone else, the viewer. You're not making this for yourself. You're making it for other people. They like the way you sound. They like the way you look. Okay? You need to go out and shoot yourself. I know it's uncomfortable. The only thing that's uncomfortable is because of the mirror. And because you're shooting with a camera. It makes it makes you feel uncomfortable because you're not used to it. Now, I wish I could do, I have this whole section in my course about how to make you look confident on camera. And look, that fear about being on camera isn't going to go away when you do your first recording. Guess how it goes away? With practice. That fear only goes away when you start doing it. I hated and I got so nervous about doing my first public speaking and about recording myself for the very first time. It took me ages. Now I've been doing it for 2 years. It actually took me 3 weeks to get comfortable on camera. Let me show you the last thing before we have to go, because I do need to end in a couple of minutes. If you want the 8 great tips to make you look confident on camera, reach out to me and I will send the video to you. Okay? If you want to look confident on camera straight away, I have 8 great tips. But send me a question on Facebook or in my email, on my website, whatever it is, and I will send that video to you. But this is how I looked confident on camera straight away. I gave myself a 21-day challenge. I didn't even realize it, but I gave myself a 3-week challenge, and someone told me it was 21 days to shake a habit. So after 21 days, I was so comfortable on camera. And the only way I did that was through Instagram stories or Facebook stories, whatever you want, Instagram or Facebook stories. If you don't know what Instagram or Facebook stories are, they're little videos on the top of your social media. You'll see little circles on Facebook and Instagram. They're videos that get deleted after 24 hours of recording it. So 24 hours after you put it up, it gets deleted. So what I did is I recorded a video every single day of myself talking to camera for 21 days. At 10 o'clock every single day, I recorded myself on camera, set myself a repeated timer and had to record a video at 10 o'clock every single day. If I was in a meeting, I couldn't turn that timer off. I had to put it on snooze until I recorded my video. And all I had to do was sit in front of camera and talk for 15 seconds. These videos are about 15 seconds to 45 seconds. And it was just me getting comfortable with talking on the camera. I had used my 8 great tips that I have if you want it on how to look confident on camera. And all I had to do is record myself for 21 days. And after 3 weeks, I was so comfortable. Okay? That's all you need to do. Does that help anyone? Raise your hands. Awesome. Fiona, are you going to be on camera? Anne, I know, and Melissa, you guys raised your hands when you said you didn't like being on camera. We'd love to see your videos. Now, that's the end, guys. That's the end of today. I do have a little bit of homework for you. I just want you to go out and shoot a video. I just want you to use those quick techniques that we've talked about today. I want you to try to shoot a video in under an hour. It should take you about 10 minutes to do. Put yourself on the camera, smile and wave, use those interaction storytelling techniques. Where are we? What are we doing? And how do you feel about it? Just get on camera, get enough coverage, get the 20 shots, add some movement, use some time lapse and slow motion, get high, get low, get close. These are some video ideas, guys. Play a game with your kids, pull a prank, go out and cook dinner, do a daily activity, your morning activity tomorrow morning, walking the dog, playing board games with your family. Do something fun. Do something that you enjoy, something that you like, and we'll make a video. Okay? We're going to make a video tomorrow. That is pretty much it. That's what we're going to do. Okay, I do have a little sample video for you if you'd like to see it. This was something that I gave someone the task to do this. I gave them an hour to shoot and edit a video, and this is what they made. In my online course, this is what they made. This is just to show you how fun simple videos can be. I'm giving you this idea so you can see. So let's start the time.
I have an hour to make a video.
Yeah, have to do like.
Mom, what? You want to play hide and seek? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I've got to count and then I've got to go find Lara. 1, 2, 9, 10. Here I come, ready or not. Okay, got to find the girl. Where could she be? Have you guys seen Lara? Have you seen Lara? Have you seen Lara? Oh, sweet Jesus, right. I think I found her. Here you are. I found you. Okay, now I've got to edit.
Hey Gwen, what do you think? Do you think that'll work? Yeah, I think so too. And finalize.
That is it. So I'm going to show you tomorrow how to add music, how to add logos, how to do all that, how to cut, how to make that story sound great. But you need to go out and shoot it. Go out and shoot an amazing video and come back tomorrow and we're going to edit it. That is it for us today, guys. Very excited. We'll see you tomorrow. Go ahead and go into the drinks, and we'll see you there. But does anyone have any questions? Does anyone want to write a question in the question Q&A, or do you just want to quickly raise your hand if you have a question? I'll take you off mute so we can do it a little bit quicker. Does anyone have any questions? Nope, no questions? Awesome. Thank you, Fiona. Appreciate that. And this is great fun doing this for you guys. I wish I could have done it at the physical workshop. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be at the conference next year doing the same presentation or giving you guys a little bit more information in different ways. But thank you so much for attending, guys, today. I really, really appreciate it. I'll see you guys here tomorrow again at 3:30, and I'm going to show you how to edit live, how to do it on your phones, and then you guys get the weekend to edit before the competition ends. So you get to make more videos and do anything. Gwen would love to get the 8 great tips on camera. Gwen, could you please send me an email? Because I'm going to lose your email as soon as I end this. Could you please send me an email to Wes, W-E-S, at tapeditgo.com. If you send that to me, I'll send you the video. Wes at tapeditgo, that's my personal email, at tapeditgo, and I will send that to you. Pyramid Parks. I do like Pyramid Parks. I know where you guys are. So Gwenda, please send us that to us, and I will send you that video of the great eight great tips. It's an unlisted video that I've put on YouTube. I will send that to you, but make sure you send me an email just to remind me after this, because I will lose your email as soon as I end this Zoom. Wes at tapeditgo. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Please go and join the drinks. I might quickly pop in there now as well and see you guys all there. But thank you so much for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3:30.